What is up, guys? Welcome to Sean Woods today, everybody, of the new year of 2026, guys. And this is my first video, guys, I'm making in 2026, guys. So, yay! At it. A brand new outdoor sink, guys. That is a brand new thing I added into the workshop, guys. And the reason I added a new outdoor sink inside, I'm tired, guys, of always having to go inside and wash my hands. And I'm sick and tired of always walking in and outside the house. So that's why, guys, I came up with this awesome idea to build this outdoor sink, guys. And it's been a little bit of a progress. I had to make this whole table for this sink. I couldn't film you guys because it took so damn long. Like, guys would have been bored and you would have clicked off. But I made this table. I also, the whole rest of this is actually from my old the old holder that I used to have. Remember when I knocked it down and I jacked up my finger that time? Yeah, this is actually from it. This piece right here is actually from that. So what I did was I decided to take off the board here. There used to be a board right here, which is actually right here, which I cut in half. And the reason, guys, this looks so much smaller is because I'm not done yet. We still got to add, oh my God, I can't even hold this camera straight. Oh, God. See, right here, so I have to screw those in, I can't even speak. God. Laid it down without no primer, without no caulk. Then I just screwed it in. Right there, you can see the little, screws right there. And then I got two in the back, which I'll show you up here. You got one right here, and then one down there. So, yeah, we need about, all sides to have two of them. So what I gotta do, guys, is I have to add sides here. All right, let's think. Oh, God. Here we go. All right, guys, now I can finally see better. So we're gonna go put this board here, guys. So we're gonna go take the clamp off. And yes, it is already frozen on there. Just look at that. That's literally wood glue. And it's frozen. It is not dried yet. What the heavens? Ah, crud. Oh well, guys, the other side of it, and just put it down nicely. And yo, that fits perfect. It is a dang shame though, guys, I have to sacrifice this piece. So basically, look, you guys, you just take the board. It doesn't matter how damaged it looks. Maybe a little sand will do it. I think I'm gonna give it a quick little sand. Just need a little sand done. So yeah, I had to sacrifice this piece of wood. But yeah, all the dirt all over my jacket. So I'm gonna go pull this nail out real fast. I gotta still put on. So basically, look, this is all you gotta do. You just push the wood in, literally. Ooh, there we go. Perfect fit. Because once the piece is separated, yeah, just a tiny little gap. Now, guys, we can start putting the clamps on underneath. And I'm gonna show you guys how to do it. So yeah, here we are. Now we're underneath the sink, and I can't pull this plywood out. But you see right here, this track right here, that's where you put the screws. Every single one has a track all around the sides. I'm going to move it over a little bit so you guys can see. See, the track you can see on both sides. Now, you do these screws, and see, I already screwed them in. All you got to do, it's so simple and easy. You just find, oh my God, I can't even find it because my hoodie's looking away. There it is. And then all you got to do is just screw it on in. So you just screw it in. Oh, that's the wrong way. There we go. And it just takes the shape. See, you just put it in like that and boom, it stays. But I don't want it there because I got to put two there. I just got to grab the screwdriver, and it only requires the screwdriver, guys. You just need to tighten them. Oh, it's supposed to come out, but we're not. There we go. That's perfect. Now, basically, you just put it in like that. See, some sinks, though, don't actually have this. So there's a couple of other ways they used to do it. Here we go. See, it just clamps it down. It literally seals the gap of the sink. So now nothing will come off there. And there we go. Boom. Just like that, guys. It's so simple and easy. I don't know why I said it was hard at the beginning of the video. It can be complicated, guys, if you're new to doing this. But I've been installing sinks for a while, guys. I know how to do them. Got another one right here. Yeah, since this wood is just a tiny bit bigger on that one side, I'm just going to leave this little gap here and just use silicone because, there we go. And there we go, guys. That was so simple and easy. And they supply us with an extra one right here, guys. In case, because I'm going to have to screw 2 more in on the other side. So now I'm going to cut another piece of wood out on this side. Let me make sure I have some extra pallets before I go ahead and just cut wood randomly. Let's go to the tool bin. Ooh, we've got some in here. This bad boy. And that'll actually fill up the gap here. What do you guys think? We think we should use it, but the only problem with it looking like this is they're not gonna match. So what we're gonna have to do, guys, is just paint this gray like else, or just give it all a sand down already, for goodness sakes. Like, it doesn't have to be that difficult. All right, I'm gonna go ahead, guys, and cut this, and I'll update you guys in a sec. All right, guys, just finished cutting out that next piece. That's gonna go right here. Now, guys, the thing about this one I already put on there and it barely fits. Literally, barely fits in there. So basically, the only way we could get it in there is we gotta, like, give it a little tap. Just like this, guys. But I can't even focus. We drill the end of it. Just gonna give it a little in there. Yeah. And that should do it here, guys. Let's see. Let's just make sure. I don't really like how it is. Yeah, it's this side, guys. Give me 1 second, guys, to see if I can fix this. All right. Let's see. Let's make sure this fits. Yes. Ah, crap. A little bit of a gap. Because this is the problem I'm cutting, guys. You never know how big it's going to be or how small it's going to be. You make it too big, it doesn't fit. You make it too small, it fits, but it looks ugly. It makes no sense. But I don't really care. I fill that in. That's like nothing. I could use some foam right there and just get it together. But yeah, it actually fits in there snugly. Now we gotta screw it in. Now there's 2 options you can actually do, guys, if you build a sink like this. You can wood glue it, or you could screw it in. And I choose to screw it in. All right. There we go, guys. Got it all done. So let's get the bottom now, everybody. The last parts of the sink, guys. See, here's the last track. Now that we got the wood screwed in, this shouldn't be an issue. So, get the screw. Now, this side, guys, I'm going to add 3 because I want to save all of these screws. So, it's not going to be that difficult. So, like I said, guys, the little track right there, all you got to do is just slide it on in. You can find where the track is. Right here. And then you just start screwing. Oh, here we go. The next one in. There we go. And then the last screw. There we go. I'll just need the screwdriver and just tighten them up. And boom! And there we go, guys. The entire sink is now done. The whole platform's in. I might also, guys, add a piece of wood to the back. I'll pry this up, and I'll put a whole piece of wood there. And then we can have a countertop, guys. That would be cool. It could be a / countertop. Now, before you guys ask, sinks are awesome, but they're very expensive. This I had to pay about 77 pounds. Depot Prime is. It's basically you get things % off and you get points for it. It's good for like businesses, free. You don't have to pay any permit, none of that. That's why I decided to join it. See, like instead of paying $77 for this, I only had to pay like about like $65 for this thing. And normally these sinks, guys, wherever you get them from, like some of them could be very expensive. Like this over $100. Money that I do not want to spend. So that's why, guys, you should join Home Depot Prime. And you guys could definitely get some % off. Like I got 10% off Like, it's awesome. And it's also after the holidays, guys. New Year's just passed. Happy 2026, everybody. Yeah, so basically, yeah. Here, like I said, I'm going to probably pry this wood off, and I'll see what it looks like. If I like the wood there, I'll leave it there. But yeah, see all that there? That is all wood glue. That is frozen to my skin. It's bad. And nothing like a little bit of using a sink can't do. We can't use this sink because, 1, it's outside. 2, I don't have plumbing for it yet. And 3, I still have parts to do to this thing. Like, I only got the box, and I still got to add a drain and the 2 taps. So, yeah, we're almost there, guys.
6 hours later.
What is up, guys? Today, we're going to be putting in a drain in my sink. And this is going to be a little bit of an interest in progress, because if you want to build your sink nicely, make sure you watch this, guys. And I hope you guys enjoy it. And hopefully I do, because this is my first time doing plumbing. So let's get right into it. We got the sink drain, plumber's putty, and the tube next to it. Then we'll connect the PVC pipe to the bottom. So let's do this, guys, and let's hope I'm good. So first we start opening the box, and this is everything you get with it. You get a disc, and you get the drain itself. So basically, I'm going to use this, and I'm going to fit it right into here. So let's do this. So first, though, we need to unscrew the bottom. A little sticky. All right. So yeah, this is the pivot, which is going to go right in there. So we got to make sure it will fit. But first, put a little bit of plumber's putty around the side here. Not too much. So we're going to go take some plumber's putty and just take some of it, roll it. We don't need it a lot. Make it into a thin ball. Basically, it's just like simple. Make sure you roll it nicely so it fits. Something kind of like that. It doesn't have to be perfect. So just roll it out as best as you can. And then we just got to fit it around the side here. Just like this. And yeah, that was just enough to be able to push it. And you just flatten it and push it to make the shape of the sink. So you just push. Yeah, plumber's putty gets a little messy, so recommend you keep WD-40 on you, because that stuff could get plumber's putty off. So just finish it up. Ooh, a little too much right there. So yep, just gotta keep on going so we're nice and flattened. And it looks like that. And then you just push it in. Like I said, guys, it doesn't have to be perfect. It just needs to fit nice and snug in there. And there we go, guys. Already got the sink in together. And if there's plumber's putty sticking off, don't worry. We'll get to that later. Now we're at the bottom of the sink, where basically you just get any of it out. And then we're going to put the black thing here, leak protection. You just push it on up there, and then you just screw this bottom part in. Ooh. Now, I don't have the right pliers, so we're going to have to figure out how we're going to tighten this completely. Yeah, and I'm not getting a good start on this. Very flimsy wood. Here we go. Just screw it on in there. Legs a little tight. Yeah. I don't find it too much of an issue. I don't know if a clamp will work, because I don't have the pliers. I mean, like, it's working a little. Use a clamp. There we go, guys. Cleanest, but it's not the filthiest. So, and then I just gotta get a wrench or like a certain kind of plier for this to finish that off. To finish tightening that at least. And then I'll have to wash all this. And now, so then we gotta put this paper disc in. Can't believe I did that. Oh shoot. Like I said, I'm gonna need piece. Now we got this part. Now this is where we're gonna be connect this pipe right here. Gonna open it. That'll go right there. Hope I got the right size pipe. There's where we're gonna need it, I think. Because this is the bottom. Oh god. Ah, shoot. Try one more time. Yeah, I don't think that's the right to the sink. Would have worked if it was just a bit bigger. I'm gonna have to return this. Guys, so we're gonna try this again. I just gotta return this real quick and come back with a regular size. So I'll see you then. Alright guys, so it is actually day 2, guys, of making this sink. You guys remember the drain right there? I finally got the pipe for it, which is this right here. See that little knob right there? And this is meant for the pipe drain to start the building process of the sink of the bottom. So this is where the plumbing is. So I already have the drain all in, but you can see underneath there's still nothing there yet. So we gotta get this installed, and there's a reason there's that little knob there. So let me show you how you do this, guys. And I also had to move the sink because due to the fact that it's winter time, it can make the sink rust. So basically you get these 2 things that go under here where the sink attachment is, and all you basically need is the pipe. So first, see, there's the pipe. You put this little sealant thing right there that helps seal it in, fits in just like that, and then you just slide this cap right underneath and it will hang on to it, and then you just screw it in. Wait. Go. You just got to make sure it's nice and tightly in there, and boom, the sink pipe is in there. And then, guys, we got this main pipe that's going to be going here. So lift the table up a little bit to slide this underneath. Just a nice little lift, and then all right, so there we go. Basically, here we go. Jeez. All right, so boom, just like that, guys, we're all connected in. So now, guys, we can finally do the water tests on the sink, guys, and see how it works. So I'm gonna go get some water real quick, guys, and I'm gonna go give it a test. Plus, it's not below freezing, so it won't freeze. So give me 1 second. All right, guys, got the water. So we're gonna go do a little sink test, see how this performs, and let's make sure I did all my plumbing right and went to plumbing school. So let's see. There we go. I'm gonna pour the water in, and you guys tell me if you see a leak. Doesn't look like I see a leak. Let's see. I don't feel any water. So, guys, I did all my plumbing right. Let's go. So, what the point of having this thing is, it's to help if you want to do dishes or so. I'll show you guys what it does. You plug it, and then you just fill the sink up. That is cold. Ooh. And this is actually a good way to do a good water test on the bottom to make sure we're not leaking. And as of right now, guys, I think we are good. I don't see any leaking underneath. I don't know if you guys can really see on the camera, but there is no leaking. So let's go, guys. I did my plumbing all correctly. That is so gosh dang cold, man. Oh, sheesh. See, I got the water in the sink right now. I'm going to let it sit there for a little bit and make sure we're good. So I got some water in here, which is freezing. And I think eventually, guys, when I get the faucet, what's going to happen is I'm going to actually install a pump to the bottom of the faucet so it can pump water from a bucket and it comes out and then just automatically drains. So there's still one more step in the way, guys, you got to do with the sink, and that's just getting a faucet and get the water pump. Now, we could use this gas bucket, guys, because the opening's big enough. You just fill it up with water and then just put it in the back. But unfortunately, guys, we can't do that right now due to the fact that, 1, I do not have a faucet yet. 2, it is winter time, and yeah. But yeah, I just left the water sitting in there for a little bit, and I do not see any leaks. Do you guys see any leaks? Do any of you see any leaks? And I don't think you guys do. Because I made sure I plumbed it really nicely, because plumber's putty waterproofs drains and stuff. And I still got to tighten that bottom a little bit. And then when we're ready to drain, guys, we just pull the plug up, and there we go. But I'm going to let the water sit in there just for a little bit, just to make sure. So, we'll see how this turns out. And then I think eventually, guys, when I get the sink together, I'll have an entire paper towel machine out here. I'll have a paper towel thing out here. And I'll have the hand soap. And I can just wash my hands outside. I don't have to worry about using inside anymore, which is awesome. So, yeah, awesome, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe to the Sean Woods. And then I'll be showing you guys another part to this build, which will be installing the faucet. But that won't be for a little while, because as of right now, I don't have enough money right now. Because I had to spend about $100 on this entire project just to build a sink. How crazy is that? So much money. But it's worth it. So, yeah, goodbye.